Hello, my name is Lauren. Welcome to my Know by Year. This is video 4 of my Know by Year, and this is the third in the series that I'm calling The Reckoning. This time I am reckoning with all my face complexion, so blush, bronzer, highlighter, that kind of thing. If it adds color instead of evening out or taking color away, if it adds color to my face, it is currently on the bed, and I have already filmed that. I just have to edit it. I'm going ahead and filming this. I'm filming this now. I'm tired. I cannot even tell you. It's early. Other than the light going down, I went to see Wicked and I almost fell asleep. I am tired, y'all. But I happen to know that next weekend, November 30th, I am going to Disney World for a week. So this is not going to be really conducive to me filming videos for this. So I'm trying to film a little bit in advance. Hopefully I've got at least the next one or two edited and up and ready to go. I'm hoping to get this one done so I can also get it up and ready to go so that when I'm down at Disney, you won't even know that I'm gone. Now, as Hannah would say, let's get into the meat of the video. I also wanted to show we have Mr. Gray here with us today and Peppa. They're both here supervising. And Peppa's going to take a bath. Okay, let's not show that. So here is an overview of, here's what we're working with, folks. So over here, we have bronzer. I rarely ever wear bronzer. If I had to guess, and I was only going to keep two, my guess is I would keep that one and one of these. I'm not sure which, maybe that one. So we have a total of six bronzers. And I'll go ahead, one contour stick. It is the only one I have. I think it came as part of a set. I've used it maybe once or twice. That is not something that I usually do. I have two face palettes. Instead of counting each blush or whatever that's inside, I'm just going to count these as two. In my mind, it's two products. It's two collections. It's two things. So it's two. Here are highlighters. This is something I don't use. I was a huge Game of Thrones, the show fan, and the books. So this is more of a collector thing. But these are my highlighters. So we have 18. We have 18, including this. Out of these, this is going to be tough. So I definitely want to keep this. This is new. This is a refillable compact. And I really do like the highlighter. I love this one. I would probably get rid of this one. I would have to choose between that. These are probably similar enough that I could probably pick one. If I could get rid of anything, it would be the House Labs. I would keep those. And then I love the Balm Shine. This one, the formula, I don't know if you can tell, it's really bumpy and there are lots of bumps and ridges. It's like it didn't get mixed and melted very well, but the color is really nice. And I like these. The thing that I've discovered recently is that my hair is a lot longer. I used to have a pixie cut. So when my hair was short, it didn't matter what I wore. Now that it's long, I'm not a huge fan of cream highlight just because I don't want my hair to get stuck to it. So I've been leaning on this a lot. This is pretty thin from what I remember. It's not very sticky. This I get complimented on. It is just clear, glossy gel. Clear gel. And I have been stopped in the middle of the street and asked what I was wearing, and it was just this. So some of this, like this, I'm pretty sure I can be able to get rid of. This I don't know what to do with because I like the pot. The end of the year, how this is going to look is going to be pretty interesting. Oh, blush. Blush, blush, blush. So it's not as bad as I thought. Never mind those. It is not as bad as I thought. And I think the reason that I have so many, one, I got sucked into Westman Atelier and I ended up buying sets last year, like Christmas sets, and I got a bunch of different sets. So I have a lot of blushes, highlighters, stuff like that. And I don't know what I really like, but honestly, for the first time, figuring it out, and especially with my hair color. So we have a total of 21. This one I haven't even tried yet. So we have a total of 21. Quick caveat, as I said on my last video, I am still waiting on some stuff to come in from Salt, New York. When that gets here, I will have a total of 4 lip and cheek products. I would think of them as more blushes. I don't know if I'm really ever going to use them on my lips. So I'm going to add 4 to the total. When it comes to blushes, I have been absolutely loving. This is Garcon Baby Cheeks Blush Stick from Westmont Atelier. The blush itself, it's kind of a mauve. It looks really brown. And I'm wearing it. Am I wearing that today? I'm wearing it today. You would never know. It doesn't look brown on my face. But I really love this. It is a cream blush, but by the time I put on all of my products and I use my setting spray, it doesn't stick. So I'm going to have to try the setting spray on top of the highlight, the cream highlights, and see if that makes a difference. But this color, I am loving. The Salt New York light palette with Hannah Louise Poston. It has some sort of grungy, I don't know that I'd call this grungy, but it has some colors that I think that are going to be in this sort of family. I think they might work. I've got some NARS ones. I have a purple up top, as you can see, and I have Dolce Vita. I'll use purple more in winter and spring, maybe sometime summer. And then this one tends to be more of like a fall, summer fall color if I use it. So I do switch them out. And this one was part of a Sephora thing. And this one is also it's also a little desaturated. It's pink. It's like a berry pink, but it's not super pink. And on me, it just looks pretty natural and nice. So a lot of the Merit ones, I like the formula. I like how thin they go on. I like how they look natural. They don't look heavy, and I tend to have a heavy hand. But some of them, like Cheeky is pretty pink. I don't really use that. I've got Mood. I think I might actually use that one. I used to use Terracotta a lot. I'm not too sure that I really want to use that anymore. Fox. I haven't used these in so long that I'm probably going to end up doing like a month of blush. And it might end up being like a month of Merit blushes. And then I have to decide, like, out of the blushes, which ones do I want to keep or not. But this is my current face complexion collection. I was a poet and didn't know it. Say hi to Pippa. Pippa came in. She wanted to be here for the title card. Pippa says, if you feel like following along on somebody who has a problem with shopping and personal finance, feel free to like and subscribe. I don't really like saying that, but Pippa says that I should. And we want to do what Pippa says. Because she's so cute. Don't play with that.